All right, it's time to come out for me. I can't hold it back any longer. I have to say the truth. I am officially a renegade. It's true. I'm a Renegade vocal instructor. I am so excited every week when it's time for me to react to Ren and Friends. It's funny, I think about it a lot. I think about, oh, I've got to check out all of these different artists and Sam Tompkins and The Big Push. And they're just like these mysterious artists in my mind that I don't even know what to expect yet, but you all have mentioned them so many times. I can't wait to get there. But I'm showing restraint and just listening a little bit at a time and doing it in the amount of time that I can. It's so much fun. My name's Tim. I'm a vocal instructor. I've said this before. You know who I am. This is my website. I teach around the Manhattan tri-state area. For those of you out in the UK, we have students all over the world. We teach online quite a bit. So if you're like, oh, I want to get going on singing, don't be afraid to reach out to me on the website. My assistant's Raya, who does all the scheduling. She's super cool. I'm going to listen all the way through and then go back and just break down all of the cool things that I hear him doing and his band, okay? Here we go.
You're always smiling. All right, let's go.
Mama was queen of the mumble, Papa was king of the Congo. Tita in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me. I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. I went to the big town where there is a lot of sound. From the jungle to big city, looking for a bigger crowd. But I play my boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo bong. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come. They say that I'm a clown, making too much dirty sound. They say there is no place for little monkey in this town, so I play my boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come.
Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours. Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours. Parfois j'aimerais mourir tellement j'ai voulu croire. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour ne plus rien avoir. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour plus jamais te voir. Car je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Parfois j'aimerais mourir tellement j'ai voulu croire. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour plus jamais te revoir. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour ne plus rien savoir. Non, je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours.
Banging on my boogie, oh that swing belongs to me. I'm so happy there's nobody in my place instead of me. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town. Cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bongo. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bongo.
Damn. Wow. Wow. Okay. Man, let me just unpack all of the stuff that is right at the surface of my brain first, okay? Holy crap, that was tight. There was a lot of intricacy in the rhythmic things that were going on there that were immaculate. Whoever that ukulele player is, the way that he was synchronizing his playing with Ren and the bass player, it was incredibly tight. It was tight rhythmically in the instrumentation. It was tight vocally in the harmonies, not only rhythmically, but the pitch accuracy and the tone quality unification between the three of them. I didn't know that all three of them were going to sing. And then that French part, the tone quality of the ukulele player. Who is that? Who are these people? Like, I need to hear more. I need to hear more of this group for sure. I loved how rhythmically driving and the movement of the rhythm was so great without having a drummer at all. Enough blabbing about that. I need to get back and break this down a little bit more. Let's go.
Smiling. All
right. First off, look at how much fun they're having. Like, he seems like just such a cool dude. And it reminds me back to a lot of times that I've had music projects and the joy that I've had sitting around with close friends who are killer players and coming up with music and writing and creating together. There's such an incredible bond. If you haven't had that experience yet and it's something you feel might be on your path, you got to do it. It's a life-changing experience to make music and create with others. And Ren just looks like he's having so much fun, and I love that about him. So here's the thing. This has a reggae vibe to it. What's the biggest element inside of it that makes it have that reggae vibe? It's what it's called the skank. The skank is the that little upbeat accent. That's the thing that is like the signature ska reggae thing that you're going to hear in every single reggae or ska song. And notice Ren's the primary person in this trio here that's giving us that skank with his plucking up on his classical guitar.
Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo.
Notice how he's starting right now, and Mama was a... He's in kind of a quiet, a little bit husky tone, very invitational. His vocal folds are slightly gapped. He's not using a lot of energy. There's a teeny bit of compression to give a little husky, sexy edge to it. And notice what's going to happen in a second. As the bass player comes in, he's going to change into this brassier tone to give a little more edge and dynamic. Listen for that.
Mama was queen of the mambo,
Husky.
Papa was king of the Congo. Tita in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me. I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. I went to the big town where there is a lot of sound. From the jungle to big city looking for a bigger crowd. But I play...
Oh my God, that bass player. Do you hear him going off? Like, oh, I love that groove. I got goosebumps just noticing that. That was killer. All right, so you hear that tone quality change? He starts off a little husky, a little breathy, and then he switches into that brassy tone. Also notice how staccato he is. This is another really common thing you're going to hear in reggae and ska. Just like pop, 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 little short syllables, very pure vowels on the syllables. There's not a lot of diphthonging. A diphthong is a word like day, where you have an A vowel sound and an E vowel sound in it, and you kind of mush between them. It can be really complicated as a singer how to deal with diphthongs. When he's singing like this, it's very staccato, and there's not a lot of vowel change inside of the syllable.
My boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo bar.
Listen to how tight that harmony is. That harmony is as tight as you could get. It's clean. It's perfectly balanced. I love the tone quality variation between Ren and the ukulele player. The ukulele player, if you notice, he has a little bit less compression in his tone. It's a little bit of a sweeter, warm tone. Remember, that compression thing, I've talked about it lots of times with Ren because he uses it all the time. It's that lateral squeeze you put on your voice. It gives it that little rock edge. The ukulele player has very little or no compression in his singing, so it creates this sweet warmth versus Ren, who has so much dynamic variation in his tone quality. Listen for that.
Go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo bar.
Do you hear how sweet his tone is?
When I come, baby, king of the bongo, king of the bongo bar.
They sound so good together.
Hear me when I come.
Listen to that depth in his tone right there. All of a sudden, he drops down and he's got this real bass in his voice. That was cool.
The bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come, baby. Get up the bongo, get up the bongo bar. Hear me when I come.
This bass player.
They say that I'm a clown, making too much dirty sound. They say there is no place for little monkey in this town, so I play my boogie for the people of Bay City, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie.
I love the tone in his rapping. I love the tone in what he's doing here. This isn't quite rap. It's kind of rappy in the way that it's rhythmic, but it's really more of like a reggae vibe. He just has such a cool vocal tone in the non-singing stuff. He has a cool vocal tone in the singing stuff. He just has a cool vocal tone.
They say that I'm a clown, making too much dirty sound. They say there is no place for little monkey in this town, so I play my boogie for the people of Bay City, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo bar. Hear me when I come.
So tight. It's so tight. Man. Okay, this was the part where I was talking about. It was crazy how synced up they are. This is really hard. When you've got an instrument that has a very acute bunk, bunk, you have to be really accurate. It's really noticeable when somebody goes bunk and the other person goes bunk and they're a little bit off of each other. It's really, really hard with instruments like this to get them that tight. Listen for how synchronized the ukulele guy and Ren are here. It's so good.
Hear me when I come.
You hear that? So tight. And you know what's also interesting is that he's playing the ukulele with a pick. That's kind of weird. Most of the time you play a ukulele with your fingers, and it's giving a really cool tone. It's giving him a little more edge. You know, it's like Ren likes to play acoustic instruments, it seems, with a little more attack on them for tone. And now this guy who's playing the ukulele is doing a similar thing. I'm sorry, I keep saying this guy. I know he has a name, and I know you know his name, and I know you probably know a million things about him that I'm about to learn in the comments. But he's a talented dude. I love this ukulele solo here. So good.
Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours.
That's a beautiful voice. Notice the difference in tone quality from his voice to Ren's. His voice is lighter. There's a sweetness to the tone. Now, can you hear how he's not doing compression? Can you hear how there's not... he's not putting all of that in the tone. There's an open tube-ness to his singing. That's what I call it, where it's like not doing any of that cinching of your pharynx, which is the space above your larynx in the vocal chain. You're just kind of letting it come out in a very sweet, pure way. This is something normally that we would do in musical theater, in opera, or in art song. And I used to sing a lot of opera and art song back in the day, and you know, his voice almost reminds me of like a French art song singer here. It's really, really a beautiful sound, and it's a wonderful contrast to the tone quality that Ren has with a little more edge and grit and raw sort of spontaneity. What a delightful blend of these two. I wonder what other things they do vocally in the rest of this project. I know you guys are going to leave comments for me, which I love. I mean, leave them.
Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours. Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours. Parfois j'aimerais mourir tellement j'ai voulu croire. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour ne plus rien avoir.
It's It's really fun to hear this French rap going on here.
Parfois j'aimerais mourir tellement j'ai voulu croire. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour ne plus rien avoir. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour plus jamais te voir. Car je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Parfois j'aimerais mourir tellement j'ai voulu croire. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour plus jamais te voir.
And then, now here's the bass player shows up. I guess he can sing too, right? That is so tight right there. Notice how tight their harmonies are when the ukulele player is doing the French rap there. This whole thing is so high level quality of professionalism. Like, this is super, super clean, but raw because it's just a fresh one-take capture. Wow.
J'aimerais mourir pour plus jamais te voir car je ne t'aime plus, mon amour.
Listen to how clean this
Parfois
is.
j'aimerais mourir tellement j'ai voulu croire. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour plus jamais te revoir. Parfois j'aimerais mourir pour ne plus rien savoir. Non, je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours.
Wow. Did you hear how their vibratos even were synchronized? What? On that, there was that little decay of the vibrato, and they were synchronized on their vibratos. What? That's not normal. It's like these three must, they must share some musical DNA. They are so locked into each other right now. Listen for that vibrato synchronization.
Mon amour, je ne t'aime plus tous les jours.
Banging on my booty, oh, that swing belongs to me. I'm so happy there's nobody in my.
Notice his tone quality change here. Now he's in a brassy, bitey tone. When he was doing the rap before, it was a little bit lighter and huskier and a little more airflow allowance. This is yet again one of the millions of ways that Ren shows tone quality diversity in his work. Listen for that.
Mon amour, je ne t'aime plus tous les jours.
Banging on my booty, oh, that swing belongs to me. I'm so happy there's nobody in my place instead of me. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town. Cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo, bongo. King of the bongo, king of the bongo, bongo.
Now he's up, king of the bongo. Now he's up in that top part of his voice. All over the place. He's all over the place, and it's so, so good. I love the rhythm of these background harmonies, too, how they're different from section to section of the song. It's so high-level art and tasteful.
Oh, baby, I'm the king of bongo, bongo. King of the bongo, king of the bongo, bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo, bongo.
At least I think that's him up on the top notes. I'm pretty sure.
Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo, bongo.
Yeah, you can tell by the way he's working right there. You can see, king. He's going for the top note more. The other guys are more chill. So that's what I think. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm 95.6% sure that Ren was doing those high notes there.
Hear me when I come, baby.
King of the bongo,
Yeah, he's got
king
to
of
be.
the bongo, bongo.
Do you hear how tightly in tune that is? How immaculately in tune that is? Damn. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. What a cool scene up on the rooftop, too. That looked like a great hang, didn't it? A couple of glasses of wine. You've got the cool string lights, sitting around, shooting the shit. All right, let's bang out this incredible song together. Like, what a fun scene. Wow, okay, I've had my first exposure to the Big Push. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to hear more Big Push, obviously. So this was a great first introduction to it. Very cool vibes, very tight rhythmically, tight vocally. More of a subdue. This isn't one of Ren's like wild, big, crazy vocal performances. This is like a tight ensemble piece. And I just can't wait to hear more. This is really, really good. So thanks for this being a recommendation for me to take my first step into listening to the Big Push. More to come around all of this. And also, too, I'm going to try to do some little extra Ren videos here and there, sneaking them in throughout the week so that I can get to some of his new stuff, because it's killing me that there's new music coming out that I'm backed up a little bit with his later work, listening to that and reacting to that I need to start sneaking in some of these new things that are coming out just because I'm so curious. And you all are already talking about the songs with me. So I got to do some more. But this was fun. So much love to you, fellow renegades. I'm in the club. I'm right there with you. And I'm excited over the course of the next several weeks. I'm going to have more and more REN songs that I can listen to. So keep recommending them. Keep staying in contact. Don't forget to go in the community page and let me know what you're thinking about next songs and things like that. Okay? I'll see you soon. Cheers.